Thanks for joining us here today. The Chinook School Division is fine-tuning its plans for the coming year, following a funding shortfall from the province. School divisions are one of the areas in the recent provincial budget which saw spending cuts. The education sector received an increase of 0.5% in operating funds across the board. Here in the Southwest, the Chinook School Division received a total of $82.44 million, which results in a $1.7 million decrease in funding, and further spurring an operational deficit of $3.6 million, forcing Chinook to make some adjustments for the coming year.
At the same time, there's also an upcoming 1.9% increase to teacher salaries that wasn't covered either. Past practice has been that usually teacher salary increases, because they're negotiated at the provincial level, are covered by the province. So that really has put us behind the eight ball in terms of trying to balance the budget. What we have done is we've managed to find $1 million ourselves through attrition and some administrative savings and efficiencies internally. And so the remainder that is there, the board has committed to looking at the use of reserve funding for this 1 year only. Basically, it buys us a year to then use the 16-17 year to look at staffing at all levels, including central office.
Jufu adds that Chinook will have to assess how it can maintain quality education for students into the future on a tighter operating budget, with no discussion at this point in time of any school closures.
You know, we recognize that administration has to be part of this look at tightening our belts. But in our budgets, administration accounts for roughly 3 to 4% of the entire budget. We have over 86% of our budget is tied up with personnel and facilities. And so it's going to be very difficult to balance budget without having a look at facilities and personnel. But there has been no directive from the board to look at school closure in any way that's different from what our policy currently suggests.
And despite the shortfall in operating funds from the province for the coming year, the expansion of classrooms at École Centennial will proceed as planned, thanks to the $1.3 million already allocated by the Ministry of Education.
Fortunately, that one came in under the wire and work had already progressed, and you will see, likely within the next week or two, you'll see machinery and coming on site and some fencing going up.
The Chinook School Division is the second largest in the province, employing 1,000 staff and encompassing approximately 6,000 students across the Southwest.